see you.
But you're not special, you're evil. You don't get to tell me to calm down. You made me feel like an equal, but I'm better than you, and you should know that by now. When you
Everyone, this is my cat. Her name is Sable. She's 6 years old. She was born on November 20th, 2019. She is my pride and joy. She's the sweetest little kitty I've ever met in my entire life. She wants nothing more than to cuddle and be included in everything. She's like a little puppy. She's my little puppy girl. She's sweet as she could be. She's cute as she could be. She has a teeny tiny head and a big body, and she waddles when she walks. Well, your dream cat would be close because it's spelled S-A-B-E-L. And the reason that it's spelled S-A-B-E-L is because I thought it looked cuter. I wanted to share with you my cat. Thank you. I have 2 other animals. One of them is Edgar. He won't be coming in here because he only comes around later in the afternoon. And he's 4 years old. He just turned 4 in April. And he only has 1 eyeball, and it's my favorite thing. I literally love the fact that he only has 1 eyeball. And also, I have a dog, and his name is Mango, and he's a sweetheart. He's going to be 2 on August 9th. And he's a golden retriever, and he's a perfect little baby. Not even girl bossing. That's a little bit rude. You need to keep the comments positive, please. One of my cats is a pirate. I used to call him a pirate, but now I call him Winky Dinky Doo. I say he's Winky Dinky Dooing. He's giving. I just feel like pirate doesn't suit him. He's not aggressive. He's a sweet, sweet boy. And I always come up to him and I say, Edgar, what do you spy with your one little eye? And then I look in the direction that he's looking and I see what he's probably seeing. Baby, mommy sees you. And you're a total sweetheart. And I love you. But he had 2 eyes when I got him. Excuse me. He's named after Edgar Allan Poe because, Sable is named because that was her name already when I got her. It was S-A-B-L-E. I wanted to name her myself, but I thought her name was so cute already that I just changed the E and the L because I thought it looked cuter that way. And also I was 20. Yeah, you're a sweet girl. You're a sweet girl. Oh, wait. And also at the time, well, actually, it's not at the time. I think that I embraced it more at the time, but I've always loved Victorian Gothic. Like the way that it looks. I just think it's so pretty and so cute. And well, I wouldn't say cute. I think it's so regal. It's so ornate in the best way. And so I liked Victorian Gothic sounding names for my cats because they're both black cats, you know. And so with Edgar, I was going to name him a couple of things. First, I thought about naming him Basil. A horrible choice. Because that's basically Sable with the S and the B switched around. So I decided not to go with that. And then I was going to name him something like Artemis, you know, like something like super crazy. But then I was like, oh, it's not fitting. And then I remembered I used to be a camp counselor and I met this little kid and his name was Edgar. That was like literally his name. And I when I first met him, I was like, that is the cutest little nerdy name I've ever seen in my entire life. And then I named Edgar that after Edgar Allan Poe because at the time, I thought I was never going to be able to have children because I was with my ex and they didn't want to have kids, and I changed myself for them in every single way possible because I had issues. Turns out I do want kids. So I would have named I would have named my kid Edgar, but thankfully it's just my cat. Excuse me. Sabi. And it's actually quite fortunate. Well, this is a she. This is Sable. Sable has 2 eyes and Edgar has 1, and they also act completely different. I also really liked the nickname Eddie because my parents have a cat named Yeti. He passed away last year, or maybe it was this year. I think it was last year. Sabi, you're knocking everything over. I get it. You would crawl inside my skin if you could. Anyways, Edgar likes to sit on top of things, and he like peers down at you, and it reminded me of the Raven, so I knew that Edgar was a perfect name. It's a little bit gothic. Okay, we have Victorian Gothic poetry and short stories, and also it's I like Edgar Allan Poe. Hold on. And it's so cute. Anyways, but what's great about it is that when he lost his eyeball, I was really sad when he lost his eye. I know that I love his little eye, how he only has 1 little eye, but I was really sad when he lost his eyeball. And turns out that they actually have a short story, which I was unaware of. I've only read so much Edgar Allan Poe. I like him. I enjoy his stories. I always have. But I'm not like a big reader of it. You are trying to push me in the face. She like wants attention, but she also wants to she like overstimulates her. She wants what's gonna overstimulate her, and she like starts biting me. And see, she's flicking her tail with frustration, and it's like, girl, you're doing it to yourself. You are your mother's daughter. Does she have 2? Why would she only have 1 eye? She has 2 eyes. Her brother only has 1 eyeball. Keep up with the story here. Anyways, there's a story, an Edgar Allan Poe story called I believe it's actually just called what's it called? It's called The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. And the way that the cat loses its eye it's very violent. It's not natural, but it does have a 1-eyed black cat. He wrote a whole story about the 1-eyed black cat. But the 1-eyed black cat's name is Pluto. Oh. The missing eye can be interpreted as a symbol of the narrator's own impaired conscience, his inability to see the wrongness of his actions, and the destructive power of. That's crazy. Anyways. Yes, Mango is asleep. Well, kind of. He's working on it. You look easy to draw. I can't really handle any mean comments today because today I went to PT and then I had to go to the doctor and he said that I have to have another heart surgery. And it made me really sad because I don't want to. I really don't want to. I genuinely don't want to. So I'm gonna need you to keep the comments on a positive note. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that you like my sweater. Not everyone is a big fan of wearing sweaters in the summertime, but I personally am, and I will. Now there is a really, really, really small chance I won't have to. A very small chance. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, but it requires my body to be able to hold food down, and for some reason I just can't. So I'm also going through a really difficult time in my life, which is making it even harder to keep food down. Yeah, I'm trying, trust me. I'm trying. But my word, it is like, it's a bitch. It is a bitch. Today I ate a salad though. These are my muscles, okay? I'm actually gaining muscle, but I'm losing weight, so protein shakes, that's what one of my therapists recommended, but or was it, no, that was my psychiatrist. I've been to so many doctors this week. I really don't, like, what's wrong with me? I used to not ever have to go to the doctor. You are knocking everything over. And so I decided that my New Year's resolution has changed from something, I don't know what it was, to becoming normal. I decided that that's my new New Year's resolution is to become normal. And that starts with, okay, well, I went to therapy. I'm gonna keep going to therapy. And then also, I'm just gonna, instead of putting off surgeries that they tell me that I might need, I'm just gonna do them. So by 2026, I should be normal. In a main sense, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna be like, I should be somewhat normal. But to be normal, you have to do hard things. That's what I learned. You can't avoid hard things and be normal at the same time. Now I have to go get these pieces. Hold on. I took a note. They're not gonna switch my brain. Don't say stuff like that. What's wrong with you? Literally, what's wrong with you? This is my strong arm. I'm not gonna cry again for you because you can't handle my vulnerability, which I've learned is, and you know what? That's actually not my responsibility. I learned that. If you can't handle it, that's not my responsibility.
Down the stairs.
I hate you, my cock.
It looked like it hurt, and I wasn't sorry. I should have left
But you know what?
right there.
I'm removing you from the group chat. I remove myself every other day, so I don't care. Can I please do what I need to do? Can mommy do what she needs to do? Yes, I can, but not without you. That's okay. I can't do this anymore. Okay. Well, I hope you have a nice day.
With your hostages, my heart and my car keys. You
not rising you, Mike. I'm not gonna rise you. I'm actually not gonna rise you. I'm not gonna rise you. No, not after what you did to me. Not after what you did to me. You really hurt me today. So I'm not gonna rise you. I have an apology poem. Okay, this is your only opportunity.
Hey girl, hey. Give me one moment. I'm just pulling it up. Put me back in now! Oh, what happened? I thought you said you didn't want to leave the group chat, but this is you begging to get put back in. Huh? What's this about? You want to explain yourself? Huh? Let's go.
I don't know who that was, and I don't know why he made. I mean, imagine being so crazy you make a whole account and then like talk to yourself between the two accounts to fake a conversation between the two of us. Now that's weird. That's really weird. That's really weird, Michael. That is really weird. Here's my kitty. Here's my kitty. Say goodbye because it's time for. Yeah, she was talking to himself. Oh, you're so cute. Ow! See, she does it to herself. You're overstimulated. You're nipping me. I don't like it. I need to do what I need to do. Now I have to make this piece, and it is. I also need to. That reminds me. Everybody, this week I did a lot of hard things. I think I've been doing hard things every day. I don't really care though. Oh shit. Oof. See, I'm doing something hard right now. Yes, Sable, I see you. You are flicking your tail on top of my face. You are getting all of my business. I need to buy more wood. These ones. I think it's these ones. But how much? Ooh, oh, fuck no. Absolutely not. Oh, I don't need that many. Don't go crazy. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't have an opinion. I'm not very opinionated. Well, yes I am, but it's not your business. Those are for my private conversations.
I'm ready to walk into my room without looking for you. I'll go up to the top of our building and remember my dog when I see the full moon. I can't feel it yet, but I am waiting.
This is beautiful. No, I'm not feeling it yet. No, don't worry. I told myself that I'm not going to succumb to my own misery. So I'm not doing that. even when I feel like it. You kind of have to purge it though. That's what my therapist said. She said you have to purge it out of you. So that's what I'm doing. But it kind of hurts to purge. I don't like doing it. I really don't. I'd like to stop. But I decided I'm committed. I am committed to doing better. So I'm purging it out of me. You think it's working? I would say that today I'm actually at like a 2. But there have been times, there have been little pockets of little moments where I've been at like an 8. So you know what? I think I'm doing something. I think I'm getting somewhere with that. I know that depression is not a choice, but what if I just choose not to be? That would be genius, and I think I'm doing it. It's not bipolar. That's not even close to bipolar. You're bipolar. Ugh. This is the most uncircular circle I've ever drawn in my entire life. Actually, that's not true. I was a 2 or 3 once. And I probably drew circles like this. Oh yes, I always take care of myself. I'm just learning how to do it a little better. CB, can I please have a little teeny weeny, itsy bitsy, teeniest bit of space to do what I need to do? Or is that not allowed? Which is fine. Yeah, Sable loves, she makes it very clear. I never have to question that, which is a good thing. Isn't that right? I drew the circle. This one is the turn my rocket into a pocket. Right? Turn my pocket into a rocket. I'll have to look at the picture. I know it's unavailable. Oh, it's not gonna let me look at it. Just let me look at it. Fine. It's a little emoji that goes like, I have the real one over here. You need to get off of me. Ouch! It's this one. That's why I kept them. See, it says, exchanged my pocket for a rocket. I left that yogurt store without getting the yogurt, but she got the yogurt she wanted, and that's really about what the journey of life is all about, getting the yogurt you want when you're ready. Someday I'm gonna get the yogurt I want. You know, I recently learned that, you know, people always try to tell me that it's bad to be optimistic or like I should be less optimistic, but I don't think so. I think that we should stop acting like it's wrong to be optimistic. It cannot be healthy to be pessimistic. Like to live your whole life thinking that everything is going to go wrong all the time and everyone's going to hurt you. No, that can't be healthy. That's got to be horrible for you. No fucking way that that's healthy. I bet it is tiring to be pessimistic, and I'm tired of acting like it's not a good thing to be optimistic.
The Jamestown Ferry. It's not a hot day in January, like he said it'd be if he ever left me.
No, I think.
Oh yeah. Was all he carried.
I think pessimism can be realism, but sometimes it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to live like that. You've got to be happy. You cannot live like that. You cannot live like that. It's scary. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there's balance. There should be nuance. I just like to assume the best in people and in life at all times, always. Which I'm not. Sometimes I'm not very good at that. Exchanged my pocket. Yeah, I think I like to be optimistic about most things. It works in my favor for the most part. Sometimes it doesn't. But if I'm having a really bad day, I like to be optimistic. I generally have a positive outlook on life. Because I'm aware that things aren't permanent. Emotions aren't permanent. Nothing is permanent. That's very true. I think that there's a positive in every situation. Like right now, there's a lot of things that are very negative happening in my life. However, there's a lot of positives from it. Number one, I'm learning how to let go of some of the things that have been following me around for the past few years and very quietly affecting every little bit of my life. And that will serve me in the long run, even though it feels really painful right now to have to deal with that and have to think about that because I didn't want to. But it will serve me in the long run. Maybe. Yes, it will. It will. Oh, you can't. It's just made of pencil. Wait, hold on. This person says, I like this spoon to have a bit more of an aggressive design. A pair of scissors versus a sword. Like, scissors versus sword. My face is so flushed today. It's very red. And it's because I had to go to PT. And they did a lot of things that made my heart rate go up. Okay.
I didn't think that he'd leave me after saying how much he needs me. But the fact still remains, I'm sitting here all alone, missing the loving.
I don't think your cat's forcing you to do anything.
Crazy. He was the sweetest piece of heaven I'd ever known. He just caught the Jamestown ferry. It's
Popcorn makes me sad. I don't know why. I should probably get over that. But you know what doesn't make me sad? Skinny Pop. My dog loves Skinny Pop, and he can have it. Not a whole lot, but we eat it together. It's his favorite snack. I like to eat snacks that he can eat. Do you think my muscles are getting bigger? My goal is to become buff. I'm gonna go with yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
not a hot day in January, like he said it'd be if he ever left me. A case of dawn was all he carried as he got on the Jamestown ferry, and he said that gone was all he'd ever be. As I walk through his kingdom,
Okay, that's one of them. Okay, I know movies. Now I'm going to go to sleep. Oh, welcome in, Emma. Thank you you for being here. We really appreciate it.
With every breath, he had a suicide thought. Made me feel like the lady knew it all. He just caught the Jamestown ferry. It's not a hot day in January, like he said it'd be if he ever left me. A case of gone was all he carried as he got on the Jamestown ferry. And he said,
Sadie, I really, really love you. I do. I do, but I can't do it. You're all up in my business. You're really all up in my business. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of business, Sim City. I think that people think that shock value equals funny, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Especially when it has the potential to hurt somebody. Back to SimCity. Have to make sure that I'm on it with SimCity, okay? SimCity is my love language. It's a language that few speak, but it is one that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I know I'm not interested, lady. Nailing it as always. I've only been playing it for 9 months, or maybe a little bit longer than that. Actually, I don't really know. I think I maybe started playing in the winter, or maybe, I think it was probably late last summer. I don't remember. And sometimes I don't really want to play it, but I play it anyways. You don't always have to like the things that you do. It's kind of one of those things where I can quit when I want. That's so true. You can quit anything whenever you want, but you know, there's always going to be a better game, isn't there? It's always going to be a better game. But what if you just enjoy the one that you're playing and just keep playing it? Consider that. The grass is greener where you water it.
The Jamestown ferry. It's not a hot day in January, like he said it'd be if he ever left me. A case of gone was all he carried as he got on the Jamestown ferry. And he said that gone was all he'd ever be.
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Simple yet effective. Eco-conscious and so effective.
Met you at the dive bar to go shoot some pool and make fun of your pal.
Why are you scared?
Cowboys with the neck tattoos.
Now I just have to wait for this red to dry so I can put the lines over it.
Ask you easy questions about
Otherwise it's gonna pull. It's gonna pull the color. Everybody, I have to show you my painting I made. I made it, pause. I made it in May 9th of 2022, but it's perfect for right now. This is my painting. It's of a person and she's coming home from, well, that's me. So that's me right there, and I have my suitcase and I'm coming home from vacation and I just walked in through the door, okay, and it says, "Is that what I smell like?" and it's about how when you step away from something for long enough, you're able to see it from a new perspective, sort of like an outsider perspective. And it's about being gracious with yourself and having patience with yourself, because sometimes you literally, you can walk in and out of your home. You can even leave for 30 minutes and come back, and leave for an hour and come back, and you won't be able to smell what your house smells like to a stranger. You'll miss a lot of stuff. But then sometimes if you just take a step back for a little bit, you'll be able to smell something, and you'll be able to be like, oh yeah, that's what I smell like. That's what it's about. So it's about hindsight. Because right now, hindsight feels really difficult for me. I'm always like, well, why didn't I notice it sooner? Why didn't I notice that sooner? Because I just couldn't. I didn't have the skills to do it. I didn't have the capacity to do it. And sometimes you just have to take a step back, and all it's gonna do is be better for you. So that's what I made that painting about on May 9th, 2022. So hopefully I can use that now. So I'm gonna hang it up somewhere.
About it, wishing you were kind enough to be cruel about it. Telling myself I can always do without it, knowing that it probably isn't true. I came prepared for absolution if you don't react.
And also, it's helpful to be nice to other people too, because it's all of us are learning. All of us are just learning. It can be hard to do. I'm not perfect at it, but just have some graciousness, patience with people.
To pass your test.
Oh wow, yeah. Girl, you're echoing. Well, here's Spider-Man. You can hear it twice. Watching this at the restaurant, can you dwerg? Don't be gross. Don't be gross. Oh, it's not. Mango's birthday is on August 9th. I don't know what that means, but Mango's birthday is on August 9th. Not yet. I just was feeling particularly sentimental. How is it 4 a.m.? Oh, you in Australia? I woke up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. and then I woke up again a little bit later, much later. And then I woke up again because I dissociated.
I took your medication to know what it's like.
This is such a beautiful version. Stranger in the Alps.
And now I have to act like I can't read your mind.
Oh, I've drawn this one before. It's very easy.
I ask you how you're doing and I let you lie. But we don't have to talk about it. I can walk you home and practice method acting. I'll pretend being with you doesn't feel like drowning. Telling you it's nice to see how good you're doing, even though we know it isn't true.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was another beautiful rendition.
You know I can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's waiting is regret. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore?
Yeah, it really is.
Lost the love I love the most.
How many covers? 164. 164. Sometimes I'd just be sitting there in my living room. I don't like to do things that make me feel dissociated, and that would be scrolling online, which I do sometimes, but every time I do, I don't feel any better. I just feel like time just slipped by, and I just did nothing. And I'm so disconnected from the world and my body when I do that. I find that anyone I know who struggles with dissociation also struggles with like phone addiction. Those two things seem to not be, they seem to overlap pretty high. So I try not to do that. Also, like I just don't. It doesn't make me feel good. Like maybe I laugh every now and again, and that's fun. But when I stop laughing and I start just feeling like that's when it needs to stop. That's when it needs to stop. And so I don't. I really don't that much. How do you know you're dissociating? I mean, I just check in with myself. Like I don't know how to name my emotions any other way than like where they sit in my body. So if I feel it right here, I know it's sadness. And if I feel it like here, I know it's anger. Or if like here, it's like nerves or uncertainty. If it's happiness, it's my whole body. Like that kind of thing. And if I'm like not, it's usually like like I feel nerves when I'm dissociated. Like maybe your clothes are sitting on you in an uncomfortable way and you haven't noticed for the past 15 minutes because you're not paying attention. You're just like not taking in sensory input. You're not feeling anything. Those types of things. It's like it's not normal to not feel anything. Those are ways to notice if you're dissociated. It's really easy to get that way and it's hard to get out of, but you can learn. Not everyone experiences it. Some people do, some people don't. Some people are very normal, which is great. Good for you. What am I looking at? King Boo? Why don't they have any pictures of him from the front? How do I know if his tongue's out if he's facing the front? I guess I could just draw it. Come on, Ylime. You're better than that. Oh, right. So I have fun doing things that make me feel like I'm like in the moment. I've never, ever, ever in my life had somebody be as present as I tend to be. And I think that, and I'm okay with that. But sometimes it makes you feel kind of lonely. Because I'll be with all my friends and they'll be on their phones and things. And I'm like, what are we doing? What's the goal? But it's the one where she's a heart next to her face. So this one will be very easy to draw. No, I'm not perfect. Not by any means. Farthest fucking thing from it. But I really do not like the feeling of being dissociated, and I don't understand, and I really wish I could, because I bet it feels great to be dissociated as often as other people are. I bet it would feel really nice to not feel anything ever, and to not be aware of yourself. I bet that would be the life. Imagine that. Imagine that. Black Forest cookie and wedding cake cookie. Oh, I don't want to do that, but I will. I hate drawing them, but I'm gonna do it because I have to. I'm doing opposite action, which is, I don't feel creative at all, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm hoping that it makes me feel creative over time. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But I learned that the way to heal is to do hard things, and so I'm doing hard things. And that involves my awesome, what is this? Tenna from Delta. That involves just being creative. And there he is. Perfect. And then Raccoon Sylvester J. Scalawag. That sounds cute. Oh wait, hit it.
I learned to live half a life, and now you want me one more time.
Excuse me, sailor, which way is starboard? You know what? This is the kind of shirt that my mom would wear. And like 5 years ago, well, not 5 years ago, I wasn't living with her. How long ago? I don't know. 7 or 8 years ago, I probably would have called her a little pirate too. But then I bought my own. I just like wearing sweaters, and so I found lightweight sweaters to wear in the summertime a couple years ago, and now I wear them all the time. Although last summer I was really in a different, I don't know what I was wearing last summer. I think I was really not getting dressed at all, which is an improvement. We've improved. I think we've improved. I'm getting dressed. I think, but last summer I think I was laughing more. I have not been laughing. I'm kind of miserable. Oh, how do I know if it's him? From Pinocchio? Sylvester J. Scallywag. Can I get a good picture of him? He's kind of hard to find a good picture of. They're all action shots. I just want like a nice picture of him. Sylvester J. Scallywag. I think I might have to do an action shot. Let's do this one. This one's kind of cute. He's kind of chunky. No, I'm not okay. But I'm gonna be. Okay, we're gonna start by drawing Stranger in the Alps, which is gonna be very easy. Oh, hi, Anita Khan. Welcome to my home. Wait, this is beautiful.
But I have grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms. I've learned to live half a life, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you
This is powerful. That's what I'm saying.
leaving stars, collecting your jar of hearts, and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold.
You like my outfit? I put it on to go walk my dog, and then I just left it on, which happens pretty much every day. Thank you. Hold on, I'll show you the whole thing. There you go.
Who do you think you are?
Thank you.
It took so long just to feel.
Thank you.
Alive.
Thank you.
How to
Thank you.
put the light in
Ooh.
your eyes. I wish
1960s paperboy fit. Who said 1960s paperboy fit? I see someone with a K name. I would love to know which one of you saw my outfit and said 1960s paperboy fit. Oh, found you. That's really mature. That's really mature. That's really mature.
first time that we
Focus.
kissed. Oh, says, and now you're back. You don't get to get me back.
Knees of an arm war.
You are.
I'm not going to stick out my middle finger because I've been told that it looks a little bit silly when I do it. So I'm not gonna give you that pleasure.
You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Don't come back at all.
Okay. Happy early birthday, Mango. That's very sweet. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. I've decided recently that if I can, people on a frequent basis ask me to make them art, and they also ask me to sing for them. Two things that I can't do. I can't sing and I can't draw. But that's my livelihood, is singing and drawing. And I decided that if I can make a livelihood off of two things I really do not have much talent in, then I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do really hard things if I can do that. Hit it. It is inspiring. It's me inspiring myself. There's nobody in my life right now to inspire me because I don't tell anybody what's happening. So I'm inspiring myself, which is a good thing. You should have a good relationship with yourself. I think my art is, I don't think I'm a bad artist. I never have, but I do think that it lacks technical skill. I can admit that. I can definitely admit to that. But I enjoy doing it, and I think that's what matters the most. I would be doing it whether I was paid to do it or not. I would go broke for my art, I think. That's how much I love making it. For people, specifically.
Watching TV, tired, bleeding on the bed. Worries are dead. I'm not quiet, you've been quiet, just receiving what you said.
Oh, that's wonderful. My mom doesn't think that my art is, well, she actually recently told me that she thinks my art's improving, but she likes to spoon people. And I told her I would draw a spoon person and put up a video for her, including a spoon person at some point. I haven't done that. I haven't made a spoon person for her. She said she misses the spoon people. My art style, I call it, I draw what I see, because it's literally what I do, even if I just like, and also one time the nicest compliment anybody's ever given me about my art is they said, I like how you just go for it, which is true. That's the best. I don't look at something and feel intimidated by it, even if I know that I can't draw it, because I know that at the very least, at the very best, I'm going to surprise myself with what I'm capable of doing, and at the very least, it's going to make me laugh. And that's what matters. I prefer the latter, but sometimes it's nice to be surprised. Sometimes I do get surprised, like the Pokemon cards. I didn't think I could do that. I remember the first person who ordered one, I looked at it for so long and I genuinely felt sick. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But then I just figured it out. But I do really like doing detailed things. That's one of my favorite things in the world, is drawing things that are super detailed, but it can be exhausting too, because I don't always have time to do all that detail. I like the way I draw animals too. I think that it makes me laugh. My own animals don't have enough coloration in their fur or interesting features to make it fun to draw them. They are fun to draw, of course. But, okay, really? They're reporting me for being lazy. There we go. Wait, I'm running out of room. Don't worry. Okay. That's the first one. Stranger in the Alps. You can kind of see the vision. You can kind of see the vision. It'll come together. And they want a minion with puppy dog eyes and a bow that can be found on Pinterest. And I'm seeing here that this link would lead me to Pinterest. So let's go. Aww. I used to hate the minions like everyone else, but as I've grown up into an adult, the minions, they're kind of funny. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. They are kind of cute. I kind of get it now. Granted, the Minions came out when I was in middle school, so of course that shit was cringy. The host is a Todd Lawrence David fan, confirmed. No, he freaks me out. That man he will not talk to me unless I send a video. It has to be a video, and it has to be like a live video of my face talking. And the other day I had a question for him because I was like, who are you? And I had to send him a video of me crying because he was freaking me out. And I was not in the mood, so I probably should have just walked away from it, but you know me. Everyone's got their vices, and someday somebody's gonna love all of my imperfections and me exactly the way I am. Ain't that right? Well, my mom does. My mom loves me exactly the way I am. But someone other than my mom. Yeah, he's weird. Todd is weird. I still don't understand who he is or what he's about. Romance scam Todd. I don't have it in me. I really don't. I don't have it in me to romance scam. I don't have it in me. I barely have it in me to be funny. On purpose. Everything is like really situational right now. Labuda, where is he? Hey, where's my 24 karat Labruda? Labrubru. Oh, okay. I was getting nervous. I think you're really funny when you crash out. Fruity, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. This is Labruda, and this is Labrubru, 24 karat Labrubru. At first, I was like, okay, Labuda. Or no, he's Labuda, and he's Labrubru. Can we have a live action handstand? I physically can't right now, unfortunately. I'm physically incapable of doing that right now, which is really sad. I don't think it's funny when I crash out, but others do. Yeah, I don't think it's very funny when I crash out. I haven't in a few days. No, I haven't in a long time. And actually, maybe this morning I did. I definitely cried this morning. But I wouldn't call it a crash out. That's just me feeling my feelings. But this morning I was trying to distract myself at the doctor's office, and I tried to nuke the group chat while no one was looking. These are my friends.
I just receiving what you said, reeling, feeding, feeling, filled by everything you fed. I see you as you see yourself through all the books you read, overwhelmed with guilt and real.
I just have to scream a little bit, and then I can be rational. It's just a matter of screaming in the right place at the right time.
I'm empty till she feels alive until she feels in her vampire empire.
Thankfully, we actually have a group chat for that. I'm going to the boss of someone who sounds like Fruity Poodles, and I'm worried. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you want to do some role play to like help you get used to hearing his voice in a more serious manner? I don't know what your job is. Oh, can Boss, what do I need to do? Boss, what do I need to do? Boss, what do I need to do? My poodle, do you mind if I put a picture of my poodle on my desk? Is that allowed? No. That's what his voice sounds like. You don't know what his voice sounds like. I'm telling you, you just don't know this person. This is what his voice sounds like. This is Fruity Poodle's voice. You just wouldn't get it. I'm not making fun of the community. I'm making fun of this one particular person. It's what his voice sounds like. You don't understand. You don't understand. This is a very specific situation. You need more nasal. I can't do it. I can't get up there right now.
I see you there rejecting all your earthly power, protecting and dissecting till you've emptied every hour. We jumped into the pond and then we come under the shower. You lay upon my pillow and you open like a flower. I wanted to see you naked, I wanted to hear you scream, I wanted to kiss your skin and your everything. I wanted to be your woman, I wanted to be your man, I wanted to be the one that you could understand. You give me chills, I've had it with the drills. I'm nothing we don't.
This is Vampire. You know.
Nothing we are nothing with the pills. I'm empty till she fills, alive until she kills. In her vampire empire I am.
Guys, I added my first person to my hate list yesterday.
Well, I walked into your dagger for the last time. It's like trying to start a fire with matches in the snow, where you can't seem to hold me, can't seem to let me go. So I can't find surrender, I can't keep control. You turn me inside out and then you want me outside in.
I can't say their name. I'm not going to. But I have my first person on my hate list. I used to say I don't hate anybody, now I do. So F you. And it feels good.
I'm empty till she fails, alive until she kills, and her vampire empire I
This is beautiful. Can you play CPR by Cupcake? No. That was definitely a release, and that was beautiful. Another beautiful cover by me, and I loved that. You never need to release anything? You never have inner demons that need to come out? I do. Shave your underarms? Absolutely not. Oh my God, no. I stopped doing that 6-7 years ago, and it's so much better, I'm telling you. I mean, why? Okay, first off, it doesn't matter, it's my body. But also, like, it was so itchy and uncomfortable. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. But for me, I really just don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I smell worse when I don't have hair. It also helps cool you off, which is interesting. It's not a big deal. I mean, nobody has ever cared. Nobody has ever cared. In fact, all of my partners, I don't think a single partner of mine has ever said anything about it. Ever. Or even, maybe they notice. I don't know. Nobody's ever said anything. But like, yeah, it's just uncomfortable. It's itchy. It's like, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't, like, there's no point. I cannot think of a single reason why I would need to. So I stopped doing it. Saves me a lot of time and a lot of energy. And also, you know, I think I smell better when I have hair, personally. I do shave my legs though. That's a recent thing. I used to not, but long pause. I decided I like doing it. I don't do it very often, but I've realized that I do enjoy shaving my legs. This is my ring of my animal's initials. I don't want to play All God's Creatures.
I was reading Slim Errands and
I can't keep up with it either, it's too much. It's like I have too much on my plate for all that shit.
Maybe I'd get less stressed if I was tested less like all of these debutantes. Smiling for miles in pink dresses and high heels on white yachts. But I'm not, baby, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, I love Lana Del Rey. She's my vice.
I've been tearing around in my flipping nightgown, 24/7.
This is beautiful. It's a minion. Hold on, that's not them. It's a minion, and I believe this is a Fortnite umbrella, Fortnite glider. Oh, and they want the word SHMELLA. Good news. Really good news. I finished coloring all of the pieces that needed to be colored. And now I'm working on new ones, which is progress, because that took me a very long time. Oh my God, I wanted to get caught up so bad. And then life happened and I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. But now I'm doing it. And it's happening at a slower pace than I would like, but that's okay. Life is what it is.
Is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have. Hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have.
His name is Boo, and he's got his. This reminds me of something. My mom, my dear mom, this was one of my favorite songs too. My mom used to love Luigi's Mansion, but she wouldn't let me play with her. And I think it traumatized me. Well, it didn't, but I didn't want to play. It just was like, my mom, I'd be like, Mom, I love attention. Not like people talking about me or anything like that. Not like I want to be in the spotlight type attention. It's more like I just love having somebody's full attention and giving them mine. It is fully my love language. But listen, do you want me to start it over so it's not echoing? I am so. Is that better? If it's not, I don't care. Well, I do care, but not that much.
Except for the stage, which I also
Oh, he's not that hard to draw. He's cute.
serving up God in a burnt coffee pot for the triad. Hello, it's the most famous woman you know who's been accused of stealing an iPad.
Oh, right.
Calling from beyond the grave, I just wanna say hi, Dad. I've been tearing up town in my flipping white gown like a gosh darn near sociopath. Shaking my bleep is the only thing that's got this black narcissist off my back.
There's King Boo.
She couldn't care less, and I never cared more, so there's no more to say about that.
All right. My love language is having somebody's full attention. And my mom would get really into these things every now and again, and that's like totally normal. She didn't do anything wrong. She's a wonderful woman and a wonderful mother, but she would get really into things, and one of them was Luigi's Mansion, and it would just annoy me because I was like, women. But you know what she also got into is Guitar Hero. And I will never play Guitar Hero because she used to make us as a family play Guitar Hero. We were basically a family band. And it was like, you want to leave? No, we have to play this song one more time. And it wasn't like music that I even wanted to listen to. It was like hardcore, like hard rock, and I'm like 10 years old. My mom did the drums, and two of my brothers did. My dad and one of my brothers did the guitar one, and then somebody did the microphone. I don't know what I was doing. No dinner until you get a perfect score on this Guitar Hero song. It might as well have been. Might as well have been like that. I mean, my word. I was like, lady, we were just trying to be I mean, this is just so strange. It's a very unique experience. And I remember having to go to GameStop and getting more instruments. It sounds torturous? Yeah, it was. And imagine when we got the Wii. We had the Wii too. Or maybe, I think it was Guitar Hero 4 Wii. Dance Dance Revolution, another issue. Excuse me. Dance Dance Revolution almost tore my family apart. I think it was meant to bring my family together, but it almost tore us apart. And we're tight-knit. We're like this. We're like this. But my word, that would have been the end of it if we kept playing DDR together. And then my parents got really into board games when I was a teenager. I think they still are. No, not like they were. They were really into board games when I was a teenager, and they would invite people over to play board games with us. And also, whenever I'd have friends over, my friends would have to play the board games too. So I stopped inviting my friends over until it was over, because I didn't want to have to be like, hey, you have to play board games with my you have to play board games with my mom. That can't be normal. I think she was it was bonding. And actually, in hindsight, I do appreciate it, but also, like, come on now. At a certain point, like, we gotta find something else to do. But she's a very good mother. I really don't like the sound of people eating, unless you're the right person. I've dated one person who I did not care about the sound of her eating. He really did. Like, it chewed in my ear. I don't care. That's love. But listen, my mom used to turn on music so I'd have to hear the family eating, because it would like actually make me not want to eat anymore. That's very kind of her. She would turn on and it would always match what we were eating. So if we were eating pizza, it would be like Italian music. Or if we were having barbecue or something more American, she would turn on background folk music. But she's very sweet. I think it's really just my family and one of my exes. I really hated the way that they ate.
Except hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have.
I always tell people that it's like my brain hears in 4D when people are making noises I don't like.
There's a new revolution.
But I'm learning how to manage that.
That I saw.
This is all it is. It's just her with the heart. It's just, it has to be colored. This is Sable.
A modern day woman with a weird.
Where's my piece? Okay, we're almost done with this one. We're almost done. Which I'm proud of.
Monsters still under my bed that I could never fight.
I could never fight them off. I could never fight them off. I could never fight them off.
A gatekeeper carelessly dropping my keys on my nights off.
hated the way one of my exes held her spoon. I used to be like that, but I learned that with the right person, I just love everything. That's what I learned. I just love everything. I have, I usually write down everything about everyone, always. I have a notebook, and of course I have pet peeves, but I learned that I can really love everything, which is weird for me. I told my mom that, and she was like, that's how I knew it was over. That's funny. I knew it was over with with this person I dated like 2 years ago, when they came over and they wanted a hug before they left, and I was like, no. And I love physical touch. I literally was just like, oh, no, thank you. It was too far gone. It was too far gone. Oh. Yeah. Oh God, I hate that person. That's the person on my hate list. It's my ex from 2 years ago. I said that to my therapist yesterday. I said, I think I actually hate that person. And she said, you know what? Good for you. And I said, yeah, good for me. I should not be making excuses for anything. Now I'm letting go of those demons. I hope they're miserable. No, I don't. That's not true. It's not that much hatred. I hope they're doing better. No, golly golly.
But hope is a dangerous thing.
Actually, no, I'm not expelling the demons. I learned recently that I can't, because what I was trying to do, my strategy was, okay, if I take my heart and I soften it and I allow it to trust and I allow it to love, then these demons will go away, right? Like this issue will go away and I will become the person I was beforehand. But I learned recently that that's not possible. What I actually have to do is learn to manage the parts of me that have been changed by that. And that's a little bit difficult. And there's some grieving happening of like, okay, I'm never going to be that person again. But you know what? Maybe I can learn to love this new version of me. Maybe she's a wonderful person as well. Maybe she's got a lot to love. I don't know. Exploring that. I'm exploring that. I hope she's a nice person. She can be, I'm sure.
It's a dangerous thing.
Hopefully.
For a woman like me to have. Hope is a
That's where the hatred comes in. It's like, you really did that to me, didn't you? Bitch.
But I have it. I have it. Yeah.
Why does it up what you're putting down and I like it? Me likey. Me likey. Do you think my muscles are bigger? Nice muscles, thank you. Hey, where did my song go? I don't want to listen to It's Raining Men.
I'm not gonna fight the noise the speaker sings.
I don't want to wake him up. He's right there.
And with the other one that hate you.
I love you, Amanda. Aww.
Feel better. Not hard to love each other. But when our fingers are can't deny the boyfriend. After all this time, I'm still into you. I shall be all butterflies. I just put I'm in you. Okay, that's it. All night, I'm in you. I'm in you. I don't wonder how we found this.
This is a beautiful cover. Wait, this is a rough listen. Fruity Poodles, do you think I'm doing well? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think I'm doing? Let's check in again. It's been a week. Oh, last week it was a 7 though, but last week it was a 7. Last week it was a 7.
After all this time, Mommy's in the stew. I'm not gonna play fetch with you. I'm still into you. Mommy's in the stew.
The stew is my couch, by the way.
In the stew.
With my animals.
The night that I first met your mother.
Are you meant 11? Oh. You think I'm doing an 11? I would give myself a gracious, an honest 8, a gracious 9.
Drive back to my house and told you that I loved you. You felt the weight of the world fall off your shoulder. And to your favorite song you sang along to the start of the river. And after all this
I think that I used to have a really hard time listening to myself. You know how everyone's like, I hate my voice? That used to be me, but I got used to it. And I also have, in the past 5 years, I made the conscious choice to not hate anything about myself that I can't change. So I stopped doing that. It just doesn't feel good. If I can't do anything about it, then I don't want to put any energy into focusing in on it. And also, if like I wouldn't ever say it to somebody else, then I don't say it to myself. And I would not. There's only one person who I don't like her voice, and I would say it to her face, but she's also a bad person. Her voice to me sounds like nails on a chalkboard. But she was also like driving under the influence in a school zone when like during like the hours that children would be going to school. So I don't have any sympathy for her, which is very rare. I have a lot of grace for a lot of people, but I mean, this person, I just can't excuse it. And she doesn't care. She doesn't give a half a shit. She could not care less. So I feel very comfortable saying that I do not like her voice. But it's true. And other people I don't feel that way about though. I've said this before, but I love people's faces. I have never seen somebody's face that I'm like, oh, you're ugly. Say that you're frustrated, and I know, and I don't know how to help you. You're frustrating yourself by not just going to go rest somewhere. I do love some people's faces more than others, but I really love people's faces. Only like 2 or 3 of my tattoos have any meaning.
I'm still into you. I should be over.
I guess the meaning for most of them is that I like them.
But I'm into you. I'm into you. Baby, even on our worst nights. I'm into you. I'm into you. Then I wonder how we got this far. 'Cause I don't really need to wonder.
Is that Jojo Siwa? That is me. I have 2 cats. This one is Sable. She has 2 eyes. She's 5, almost 6. I think I need to change what's happening above my desk. I love this kitty, but it really is a lot of cats staring at me. I have 100 possums. I'm putting off drawing her. I just need to do it. This is somebody named Black Forest Cookie. I think I'm gonna color her and burn her at the same time because I don't want to go back and draw her again, or like have to color her. It's not that if you change it, you might get kitty stare even closer. You're right. Well, owning a small business is a job, So we'll start there. But yes, it is my full-time career. And what I think people misunderstand is that it doesn't start and stop. Like, it requires a lot of self-discipline, first off. Like, imagine you are at home, you have all the distractions in the world, you could do anything you want. Nobody is telling me you need to go work, you need to clock out. You have to decide for yourself when to clock in, when to clock out, how much work to do. You have to have that self-discipline, which is something that I struggled with for a long time, but I've managed to get a lot better at it in the last 2 years. And then also, it's very stressful because you just never know. Like, you could just stop. You have to, you're responsible. Like, there's nobody paying me. You know what I mean? Like, technically there is, but like, there's no set income. So it's all on me. And I'll also find all the financial stuff is on me. That's a lot of work. I recently did a huge change, which has been so much work. I just finally got it done, and I'm not proud of the way that I did it. I wish I could have done so much better, but I was really frustrated with it. Oh, but you know what? I did it, and that's what matters. And I have to do everything. I have to do all of it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I have to make sure that all the inventory is in. I have to keep up with everything, which can be a huge responsibility. And it took over my life for about 1.5 years. But I've recently seen the importance of changing my work-life balance. So I'm in the process of adjusting that right now, which is hard because I really love working, but not at the expense of like having a life. Because I really did nothing but work for 1.5 years, like nothing. I did nothing but work, which is not good. You need to have like a life. And I was telling my therapist this, but it's like I get into work mode, and when I'm in business mode, you can't have authentic Ylime. Like, it's either business Ylime or authentic Ylime. And when I'm always in business mode, nobody ever gets authentic Ylime, which isn't good because you have to be authentic to be able to connect with people. And so I was not really fostering my connections with my friends and my loved ones in my relationship because I was so focused on work all the time. So I'm balancing out my life to give more time to my friends, and they actually really appreciate it. They like that I'm hanging out with them. Go figure. Go figure. They say, we really enjoy spending time with you. Me? This whole thing? You mean that? We like getting coffee with you. Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. We missed you. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Also, it gives me more time for things that are important to me. My side projects. I have a lot of side projects. And my dog. I love my dog. I get to spend more time with him. Although I always made sure to spend time with him. If you're going to get a dog, we spend time with him. He always goes on a run. I can't go on runs for right now, but I will. I will. I'm going to get there again. I am determined to be healthy. To fix whatever's going on with my body. Determined. Even though it's not even my choice. It's not really my choice. I'm determined anyways. I don't want pizza. I hate pizza. Only pizza I like is a really specific type of pizza, and I'm not going to tell you because that's an intimate piece of information that I reserve for only the most special people in my life. If you don't know how I like my pizza, then I don't like you. This reminded me of something. I can't get up and get it because my dog is sleeping. Yesterday, I was reading my diary from the time that I was 18 until the time that I was just at the end of, actually September of last year, so I just turned 25. listen, I was reading it and I realized how much stuff I forgot. My therapist, I'm seeing two therapists, one for one thing and one for something else. And one of them was like, do you have any other trauma? And I said, no. Clearly I do. How did I not know? How did I not know? But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. The point is, when I was reading it, I saw when COVID happened at the very beginning. I remember I was living with roommates at the time. We shared an apartment. I had 3 roommates. One of them was really weird, and the other 2 were really mean. But I remember that for some reason, one of my roommates really genuinely thought that there was going to be like an apocalypse. Like we were all going to have to defend ourselves and like have like a bunker and fight for resources and need weapons and because of like resource scarcity or something. I don't know. I don't remember what she thought was going, or sorry, what they thought was going to happen. But I remember getting called to a meeting on my neighbor's porch where we made a list of like these things that we needed to collect and what we were going to do if that happened. And I remember sitting there like being like, what the fuck is going on? But I was just taking it all in. And I'm so glad I wrote about that in my diary, because I think I would have completely forgotten about that had I not taken time to write it down. I think this person's more sane now, but at the time, I was like, what are you on? What's happening here? This is not, oh my God. It was funny. Justin Timberlake has Lyme disease. That's really unfortunate. I hope that he is able to get the care he needs, which I'm sure he has access to, but that really sucks. That was all for that story. I don't like thinking about that time in my life, but good grief. You have to release the demons. I'm dedicated.
Some things just make sense, and one of those is you and I. Some things just make sense, and even after all this time, I'm into you.
Do you think that?
Baby, no.
Do you think that my future wife will be upset if I sing this at the wedding? You know? Even though I can't sing, do you think it would be like kind of touching? She should only be overjoyed. I'm gonna write that down. Should be overjoyed at my singing. I'm a Virgo, September Virgo, so you know I got high standards anyways, but I'm gonna write that down. At singing. They're through the roof.
Not a day goes by that I'm not into you.
Yup.
That's something over all the butterflies.
No, this one is having me. Okay, we got the cookie. The worst part about being a Virgo is that I am undyingly loyal. I'm very loyal. Oh, I'm loyal. And I'm not. It has probably has something to do with being a Virgo. I don't really believe in astrology, but you know, I'm very loyal. I'm a very loyal individual. My loyalty is undying. Can you play Don't Tap the Glass? Hey, Katie. You're a Virgo and also very loyal. Good. Loyalty is a beautiful thing. It really is. Very beautiful thing. Can you play Don't Tap the Glass? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm trying not to be loyal to a detriment anymore. I was 2 years ago, not anymore. Now I am loyal. Sometimes people have to be like, yo, time to take a step back. But my loyalty is pretty undying. It's by Tyler, the Creator. I thought it was a video game. What did you say? Don't tap the glass? I thought it was some kind of video game where they tell you what not to do and then you feel more tempted to do it. Oh dear. Yeah, yes. Tell me now. Let me cancel your label, your shipping label. And then I'll refresh the page and I'm going to put it in address change so I remember to change the address later. Oh, sorry, Lewis. Oh, okay, and they want a lesbian flag and the words hashtag lesbian. No, he said he didn't even realize I was here. He just messaged me on my computer and I was like, who's messaging me? Because I'm gonna write that down. Okay, I'm gonna just copy and paste it into his thing. Ooh. Missed a spot. Holy shit. Holy shit. Missed a spot. Oh my god. Oh god. It's okay, everybody makes mistakes. What matters most is how you handle them. Oh my goodness. Missed a spot. Good grief. Ooh, that makes me sick. Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's okay. Oh, credit card debt. I'm so sorry. My moderator says you need to leave. Oh yeah, everything's fine. I have an address change folder for if somebody needs to change their address, and I caught up with everything else, but what I didn't think about was checking that folder, and there is orders in there that are exceptionally and honestly inexcusably overdue that I just didn't realize. I mean, I completely missed it. Which is not my favorite. I feel bad, but it's okay. I can apologize. I can offer them a refund if they're not willing, if it's been too long, and then we can work it out. It's okay. Things happen. I'm only human.
This one goes out to my honey bunny boo, Barnabas.
Why does credit card have to leave? I don't know. Because my moderator said so, and I trust my moderator with my life. Is this Dear John? No, this is Paramount. This is Paramount. No, I'm an Aquarius rising and an Aquarius moon. But you know who else is? Pretty sure Trisha Paytas. Pretty sure. Let me check. No, yeah, she's an Aquarius moon. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. That's how I know that good things are coming my way, because she was in a bad way. She was in a bad way. But now she's married and she has children and she's living the life of her dreams. And you want to know what? She just never gave up on herself. And that's what I'm doing. Never give up. Never give up. Don't worry. Me and you. Me and you. Me and you, lady. Me and you, lady. Okay. My dad is mad at Lewis. My good friend is mad at Lewis. And at me. For
Love you, Barnabas.
Two more.
When I was younger, I saw my daddy cry in pure sadly. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget. And that was the day that
Credit card debt. Patrick still hasn't messaged me. I emailed him 3 times. He won't email me back. Did you see the original message he sent me? Sunday, June 15th at 10:12 a.m. Hey there, cutie, it's Patrick. I miss him so bad. I have never missed a friend so much as I miss Patrick. And nobody's filled his hole. Everyone was like, we hate Patrick. We don't want Patrick in here. Get him out. He reported us. Fair. He reported us. But you know what? Like, at a certain point, we just gotta forgive and move on and remember that nobody is filling his hole. Nobody can replace what he had. He brought something to the group. And you know what? He was my ad too. I've got some good ones. I had some good ads. I will heard about that for a long time. I hope he comes back. Maybe he got robbed and maybe he's like holding resentment because somebody reported him. He deserved to be reported back. He was reporting people. I hope that he got banned by somebody who needed vengeance for getting reported. He didn't report me. I've always been nice to him. But God, I miss that man. He would twerk for you. You just tell him a song, wait 10 minutes, and you're gonna get a nice twerking video. And he doesn't really have like the look. Like, you wouldn't think for a second that he would do that. But he would. He would do it. He would do it. I love that man. I love that man. He always, when I would tell him how much I love him, he would think that I meant it like in a greater sense. And it took me a while to step up and be like, yo, I don't like you like that. But he... God, I miss him.
That was the day that I promised I'd never say of love if it does not exist. Barnabas, you exception, you are.
No, Patrick is nice. No, he's not mad because he liked me. That's not it. He understood. He understood that he wasn't supposed to talk to me like that. Now there's another guy who I cannot seem to get off of my back. And his name is Vortex. He messages me and he'll be like, I love you. Do you like me back? I really like you. And I have to tell him every week, no, I really don't. And lately it's been even more frustrating. What about the guy spamming you? I actually blocked him credit card debt. He was pissing me off. What would happen is he thought that we were dating, which was fine. His name was Dwayne, Dywayne. And he would be like, hey, how are you? Are you at work? And I would say, yeah, I'm at work. And then he would say something incredibly inappropriate. And then if I didn't respond, like literally immediately, he would spam, say something please, say something please, say something please. And it would go on for pages. It would go on for pages. Like, you could scroll for pages of him saying, say something please, until I finally responded. And I don't think he was all the way there. I think he really had, I think that he did not understand that wasn't acceptable. But my word, it was like 24/7, say something please. I would open my phone and I would see that he was still spamming me, say something please. And it was funny at first. But then it stopped being funny after 3 weeks of that. So I blocked him. I think I blocked him about 2 weeks ago. He did not give up on me. He was the epitome of I'm not giving up on you. It was really funny at first because I would be like, oh my gosh, he like will not stop. But he kept going. I mean, he really loved me, I think. Although he didn't, he only cared about something else. But God. he was quite a find. And then I had a friend who added him and spammed him with "say something please," and then he blocked her. So he was like unreasonably obsessed, and he didn't even know me. He didn't even know what I looked like. There was no like, hey, like, he did not give a shit what I looked like. He could not. He just liked that I was a woman. That's all I think. And he was so weird. I feel bad for him. I didn't want to mess with him, so I was always like pretty cautious about it. But he would not stop. And then I felt bad because this guy thought he was. I didn't want to break his heart, but I couldn't do it anymore. Like, I just got that. You have to have limits. You have got to have limits. I was being a doormat. I don't know where he is. He's probably still on Snapchat, looking for the girl of his dreams. He's probably trying to find me. He's probably like, where'd she go? He's probably saying, and the thing is, he wasn't even like copying and pasting the "say something please," and I know that because he would misspell it sometimes. Like, he was typing it out every single time, which is honestly very admirable, because I would have lost interest in doing that. And I'm a pretty dedicated person. Like, if I'm trolling you, I'm gonna keep going until I'm good and done, and then I'm gonna go some more. And the worst part is, I can fully be like, hey, like, I'm not really into men, and they don't care. It's really strange. The men on there are so strange, but it's worth it to me. It's a good use of my time, I think. I think that everybody needs to do something playful and immature and not stop. It's very important in your life to have something playful and immature, and that's mine, is Snapchat. Now it changes. Sometimes my playful and immature thing changes, but right now it's what it is. It's good for you. You just gotta do something dumb. Okay, here's Tenna and little TV. I need to move his antenna because I don't like the way that looks. I had a man, his name was Cody, and he had horrible music, and I was literally sending him pictures of me with my girlfriend, and he would be like, so like, are we a thing? Like, he was like trying to get with me. I was like, dude, I'm sending you. He was so weird. And then he was mean to us. I hate when they're mean. There's this guy today named Boston Red Sox, and all we said was, we don't like the Boston Red Sox. And then he took a bunch of screenshots of the chat and then left. Okay. Google doesn't typically show the right photos, so just in case you haven't started, I'll send some photos of the character. Okay, well, well, that's exactly the photo that I'm using, so perfect. And he ran away, oh yeah, no, it was Chris Tina. That was his name, Chris Tina. Which I wanted to get to know him. Remember that guy? How did we scare him away? The one who wanted to wear high heels and strut his stuff? I forgot what his name was, but we drove him away. This was him. I'll show you a picture. Oh, never mind. I don't really want to. But I added this guy to the chat, and I was just talking to him. You know, I'm the nice one. Okay, I'm the nice one. When I invite people in, I am nice to them. But when other people add people in, they're mean and they drive them away. So I try to do it when no one's around. That way I can at least earn their trust. Anyways, my Pride Month was good. It was fine. Actually, it was really lovely. I'll be honest, it was very, very lovely. I had a lovely time. But this guy, he he liked to wear high heels, which we barely ever get interesting dudes. Okay, dudes are so boring. We finally got someone interesting. He liked to wear high heels. He was gonna strut his stuff for us. He just showed us his high heel collection, and then Fruity scares him off. Fruity scares the guy off. When then he said, never mind on the high heels. So, guess we'll never get that. He unadded me, blocked me. He could not take a joke. That's actually a very important quality, is you have to be able to take a joke in that chat, otherwise you're not going to survive. Sometimes I can't, and I just leave if I'm not in the mood, which is pretty rare. I feel like for the most part I'm good, but lately I'm not. Lately I'm fragile. I'm emotionally fragile, and if I'm not in the mood, I just leave. He was very rude. I really want to find... I've been adding women lately, hoping that I can get a nice, fun woman, but they usually report us, so we don't normally add them. Because they're smart. And less weird. It's hard to find a weird woman. I wish Jason stayed. Yeah, I did too. And I wish that one guy stayed, that one redneck guy who was saying, who was mad about his car. I miss him too. I miss so many people. I miss American Dad. I miss people who participate. It's really hard to carry that group chat. I'm not gonna tell you, this is my private space. This is for me to have fun. I don't want, it's like for me to get away. That's my getaway. My getaway app. I just add random people and we hope that they're weird. I feel like if you are on Snapchat at all, chances are you're probably pretty weird, especially if you're like an older man. So that's who I add. Now, I would not recommend this if you're young. Okay, I'm not condoning it, because they're very, very weird. It should not be your choice of fun. Wait till you're a little older. Okay, there's his little nose, and there's his little teeth, and there's his little nose. I add them to the group and I try to get them to listen to me, but it turns out that they don't like that. A lot of people don't care about me as a person. These people that I add on random, which is really strange to me, because I don't think that there's ever been a single person that I've spoken to that I immediately am like, I genuinely don't care about you as a person. How do you do that? Maybe I should be like that. I don't know. Figuring that one out. More on that later. Is that my Eddie? I hear him. Come here, baby. Let me see your little eye. Mommy needs it. Edgar. Eddie Betty Boo Boo Bear. Eddie Betty Boo Boo Bear. No, everybody in that chat is so boring. Sometimes I feel like I just have to carry. I feel like I have to carry it whenever I want to have fun, and I don't like that. If I feel like I'm having to carry it, I get so bored. When I want entertainment, I want entertainment now, which is probably not the best way to be. I'm very much like a cat in that way, where I kind of just want things when I want things, and then when I don't, if the moment passes, I'm over it. Ooh. But a very important thing that I'm working on is when I feel like I want something, like now, just pausing and letting it sit. Because the world is not a quick fix, and the world is not now. The world is, everybody moves at their own pace. can't control things. Peace. It's very difficult to do. It's very, very difficult. Sometimes I still act on impulse. Really trying not to. It is very difficult. It is one of the most difficult things that I've had to learn. But it's worth it. It is very, very worth it. It will be worth it. It doesn't feel worth it right now. It feels like shit. There he is. I think. Or it's Sable. I see. I can't tell. It's Sable. Oh. I'm still happy to see you, but I really want to see your brother. I haven't seen him all day. I really want to see CB. I would love to be a mother. It's my dream. One of my many dreams in life. I think it would be very fulfilling to me. I also have, I'm very attached and very in tune with my playful side. I have so many fun things. I think that I would enjoy a child. A child and I would enjoy each other's company. I find that people who don't like children are afraid of their inner child, which is okay. And that's not a rule. But anyone I've ever met who is like, oh, I hate children, I tend to find that they also really are not. They don't let themselves be playful. Or they're afraid of it. Now, I have my own personal issue I realized recently where I have a weird thing about other people's inner child. And so now I'm trying to hold space for other people's inner child. When I see people embracing it around me, I try not to push it away, which is very weird. I don't know why I would have a problem with that. And I don't really care. I'm not going to pathologize it. I'm just gonna work on it. Just gonna make space for it. That's all it is. See, what did I tell you? My baby girl. Okay, actually, this looks really good. Not to toot my own horn, but I like the way that this raccoon came out. He looks very cute. Took me some time, but he looks cute. He's gonna come out very well. He's gonna come out very well. I think he'll turn out very cute. My cat's in the ER. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, now it's time to choose the next ones. What's next? Oh, how fun. He's so kawaii.
Maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts. And we've got to find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping us comfortable distance. And up until now I have sworn.
I start off by sketching them all out, and the reason that I started doing that is because it's a little bit easier to move them through, and then I burn them all, and then I color them all. So right now I'm sketching them. It's hard to explain how my brain works.
To myself that I contend with loneliness, because none of it was ever worth the risk. But this new one, the only
Oh, you know what it is? It's because the like wearing a mask and like taking it on and off can be really it just feels frustrating to me. And then also on top of that, it's like it hurts. Okay, it can cause blisters, and so giving my hands a break from burning every single day is very helpful for my hands, and then also for like not having to have the smoke every single day. you know, it's like I'm taking the time that there's going to be like the heat, like my exposure to the heat on my hands and the exposure to the smoke. It really shortens that because I'm just doing it all at once. So it's like an hour of burning as opposed to keeping it on and burning on and off and like having it linger in my home for hours and hours and hours. And also I only have to have the window open for an hour. I don't like all the noise.
You are the only exception. You are the only exception. I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when I wake up. Leave me with some kind of proof it's not a dream. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception.
Edgar, I hear you, baby. Come here. Where is he? Is he in the basket? Is that where he's been this whole time? I think he's been in the basket this whole time. No fucking way. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera. Let's see. Oh my god. Is that where you were sleeping, baby? I knew I kept hearing you. I was wondering why this was tipped over. Hi. Hi, baby boy. I was wondering why it was all tipped over. Is this where you were napping? Sweet boy. You're very cute. Aww. That's very sweet, Eddie. Aww. Oh dear. He's a very cute little guy. He's a very cute little guy. He's so cute. I adopted him in June of 2021. I like humans and animals equally, but I love my animals. God forbid. Sorry about that. Who's next?
To believe it. Day off in Kyoto, got bored at the temple, looked around at the 7-Eleven. The band took a speed train, went to the arcade. I wanted to go, but I didn't. You called me from a payphone, they still got payphones. It cost $1 a minute to tell me you're getting sober, and you wrote me a letter, but I don't have to read it. I'm gonna kill you if you don't beat me to it.
I'm writing down making the sticky notes for the people that I'm about to do. And now I have to make the pieces, so I have all the things that I need. And then we can burn them. Well, we can we were gonna do something. We're gonna do the next step. Oh, this is beautiful. You don't like it? That's on you. I don't know how you can melt them. Go in your heart a little bit. We need 5.
Sunset's been a freak show on the weekend, so I've been driving out to the suburbs to park at the Goodwill, stare at the chemtrails. Wow, my little brother, he said you called on his birthday. You were off by like 10 days, but you'd get a few points for trying.
This is like brain diarrhea, no shit. Okay. Yeah, I can feel that.
25 felt like flying.
My car is on sale. You can't buy my heart like that. That's my heart. You're a Scorpio.
I wanted to see the world through your eyes until it happened. Then I changed my mind. Guess I'm
That's cute.
'Cause I'm a liar.
That's cute. Sorry. Okay. This person has a note here. What is it?
Oh.
Okay, are you two playing in the basket? Okay, Wallace Wells and who? Todd Ingram. Okay. Oh, they are playing in the basket. It's really the little things, isn't it? Recently, I've been thinking to myself that it's just not that fucking serious, you know? Nothing is that fucking serious. Maybe it is. But that's been the philosophy lately. I'm not really in the mood for anything to be that fucking serious. It's summertime. Can't we save that for the winter? Can't we save for when we're already depressed? That's when we're supposed to make things difficult. Can you sell your paintings? No. No, absolutely not. Those are special. Those are for me only. I don't know any more 21 Pilots. I listen to a little bit of everything.
No, you can't eat that.
I just don't know enough.
I'm singing at a funeral, talking about you can't eat that tomorrow. For a kid a year older than me, and I've been talking to his dad. Makes me so sad when I think too much about it. I can't breathe, and I have this dream where I'm screaming underwater, while my friends are all walking from the shore.
Is it baggage that this is something that I come with? Are these covers? Like having to explain to your parents, like, yeah, she's got these covers. She's got 164 covers of songs that don't sound good. Is that baggage? Or is that like something that your parents would be proud of? There's gonna be more. I'm not stopping anytime soon. Okay, but listen, you could also be like, she's a business owner. She's self-employed. She, you know, she's very motivated. I record them on my couch. Sense of humor, maybe. If you word it like that, they just won't get it. Some parents don't like creatives, okay?
And I don't need you to tell me what that means. I don't believe in that stuff.
I'm just making sure I'm not aware of what is baggage.
Jesus
Nothing is baggage to me.
Christ, I worship you all the time.
I'm a pretty old
And
person.
that's just how I feel. Always have, and I always will. I always have and always.
I can usually tell though if somebody gets it, you know? It's like, yeah, there's just like an energy. I know who to tell and who not to tell. There are some people that you just don't tell. Like, you can just tell, like, it's gonna be, like, they're gonna be like, oh. You know, that you just know sometimes. When's the tour? I don't know, probably in my 30s. Probably in my 30s. That's when the tour will be. I have to sell out stadiums with this. Not that I would actually want
a
to.
friend I call when I've bored myself to tears, and we talk until we think we might just bleep ourselves.
My mom loves cartoons.
But then
She thinks
we
he's so
laugh
funny.
until it disappears.
She sends me his videos.
And last night I blacked out in my phone. Really? And I woke up in my childhood bed, wishing I was someone else, feeling sorry for myself when I remembered someone's kid is dead. Jesus Christ, I'm so blue all the time, and that's just how I feel. Always have, and I always will. Always have and always will.
It's very cathartic making these covers, I'll tell you. They're so fun to make.
And it's 4 a.m. again.
I had the best time.
And I'm doing nothing again.
I can't remember which ones I made yesterday, but I was like actually crying making them. Like, not laughing, crying. Like, I was like sad, but I knew that I had. Okay, it was like 15 minutes before I was supposed to start, and I was like, okay, I cannot do this if I'm crying. And I also like really do not want to get into the habit of like not doing it because I don't feel good, because then I'm just gonna keep not doing it, which was what happened. Like, I already took my time. I didn't feel good, whatever. I have to, you gotta get back to your life. So now I was like crying, and I was like, there's only one way that I can get out of this, and it's to make a cover. So I made some covers while I was crying. And you can't tell, but I know deep in my heart. You two are a trip, aren't ya? The cats are playing hardcore in the basket, and I can't even show you. Let me find the cover from yesterday. Let's see. What did I choose to cover at my lowest?
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman's got nothing on me. I'm only one call away.
I'm remembering now. I'm remembering there was tears in my eyes, and I was like, why am I doing this? Oh my god. It worked though.
Give you love. Come on, come on,
I can kind of hear it in my voice.
You, so take a chance.
Oh god, it's whatever works.
No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman's got nothing.
I don't know any Sophie. It was like I had to switch my mindset so fast. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I need to figure it out because there's no other option right now. I'm not giving myself that option. I just keep seeing the basket moving and shaking in the background.
I just wanna set you
I also recorded.
free. Come on, come on, come on. You.
Honestly, it actually is one of my favorite songs. I don't know why I chose this one. It's Tanya Tucker's Strong Enough to Bend. It's one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite love songs. It's so sweet.
There's a tree out in the backyard that never has been broken by the wind. And the reason it's still standing, it was strong enough to bend.
So beautiful.
For years we stayed together as lovers and as friends. What
Oh, senior living is gonna eat me up.
will last forever if we're strong enough to bend. When you say something that you can't take back, a big wind blows and you hear a little crack.
Stevie Nicks, it's Tanya Tucker.
When you say, hey, well, I might be wrong, you can sway with the wind till the storm is gone. Like a tree out in the backyard that never has been broken by the wind. Our love will last forever if we're strong enough to bend.
No fancy mic.
When you start thinking that you know it all, a big wind blows and a branch will fall. When you say, hey, this job takes two, you can sway with the wind till the stars turn blue. Like a tree out in the backyard that never has been broken by the wind. Our love will last forever if we're strong enough to bend. Our love will last forever if we're strong enough to bend.
Beautiful. It's so true. It's just being willing to say I'm sorry and work as a team, and you'll sway with the wind. Beautiful. Tanya Tucker, you do it every time, don't you? You do it every time. You do it every time. You nail it every time. It's gonna rain really hard, really soon, and I'm okay with that. There's so many. There are so many covers. Whenever I think that it ends, there's 5,000 more. It's been raining every single day all summer long, and I don't mind.
Honey, why you calling me so late? It's kinda hard to talk right now.
I don't really like the song Landslide because some girls sang it at my high school graduation
Why you crying? Is
8 years ago.
Okay?
And it just has been cringy ever since.
Whisper 'cause I can't be too loud. Well, my Barney's in the next room. Sometimes I wish he was you. I guess we never moved on.
I think I laughed there.
It's really good to hear your voice saying my name.
Sometimes I have like moments of self-awareness where I come back to and I'm like, okay, here's what's really happening right now. And then I start laughing.
And I never want to say goodbye, but girl, you make it hard to be faithful with the lips of an angel.
Barney might be getting a breakup soon. I'm not sure. Working on it.
It's really good to hear your voice saying my name. It sounds so sweet, coming from the lips of an angel. Hearing those words, it makes me weak.
Beautiful.
And
That's really beautiful. Where's my... Do you hear the thunder? Mangy, we're gonna have to wait to take you outside until the storm passes because I don't want you to get all wet because you kind of smell bad when you're wet. You also went outside not that long ago. Patience. There's a manga called The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All. Everyone's been having crazy storms. Yeah, I know. I'm really nervous for hurricane season. I don't want anything to happen. It's been a really rough year. And that's not normal for me. So we need to switch that around. You know those people who, like they're always in a crisis? I hate those types of people. And I fear it's becoming me. So I need to have, well, even though it's like not my fault. I'm not in a crisis though. I'm actually a generally very happy person. It's more so I just feel scared. That's like my biggest fear is becoming that person. I hate those types of people. It is my least favorite type of person. I cannot deal with that. We just got us an earthquake in Southern California. I'm sorry. I had to get up and get something. I did not mean to do that to you. I think I need to move him too. No, he can stay. He's very comforting. This guy here, the guy with the headphones and the big mustache who stares at me, he's on a tile. He's a handsome fella. He's a very handsome fella. You should get a Renaissance. I don't really want to hang up a portrait of myself. I think I would hang up a portrait of, and I don't need any more portraits of my cats and my dog. I have a lot of those. Everyone just knows me so well. They know that how much I love my animals. But I think I'm finally at the point where I have enough. Oh, I have a laminator too, Jordan. I have my own. Oh my god, I forgot that in July and early August you have to like do stuff for your job. I would hate that. I don't know what Yori is. I don't know what Yori is. I need to make a to-do list. Where's my... Well, okay, I have a notebook, but it's for something else, so I just need to get a separate one. You got a problem with my knees? I put this up. I know, Lindy, I know. We're gonna wait for the storm to pass. It won't take very long, okay? And then I'll take you out. We're gonna go into the storage closet. I really need... This is the only other one I have. So I guess it's gonna have to go in here. Actually, you know what? That doesn't make any sense. Because I don't want that many notebooks on my desk, so we'll actually put that somewhere else. I already have 3. I have like a mini like collection of books. I have a project, a book, and this. So I'll just put it in this. This is where I keep all my other stuff. What's wrong, Arson Bay? Would you like to share with the group? It looks like a death note. It is just black. Let me see. Okay, we have this one person here. And then we have this other person. Can't say their names out loud. Don't do that. And then we have to do the address changes, which isn't that many. It's only 16, but that's probably going to take some time because some of them are videos. And then we have to, well, I have to do some lacquer, and then I need to figure out these mix-up labels. I need to remake something for someone named Evelyn, and I need to remake something for someone whose name might be McKinley. Pretty sure. Let me check. 99% sure that's her name. 99% sure. Yeah, it is. Which is crazy. That was 2 months ago. I remember now. Okay. Perfect. Excuse me. I need to go. I need to take a break. My brain is like starting to hurt.